fix how y'all are making this.
Here's your ramen of choice.
Water.
Bring to a simmer.
Drop in your noodles.
Simmer until soft. Empty flavor packet.
Green onion. Something like kern. Nori. Into strips. Leftover meat. Soft boiled egg.
A small pot with water. Bring to a boil.
Drop in your eggs. 7 minutes. Let these brothers cool. Peel your eggs.
Whew. Hot oil. Meat. Make it crispy.
1 tablespoon of mirin. 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. A splash of Shaoxing wine.
Reduce. And glazed.
That bitch, do that bitch, do that bitch. Mix the noodle. Some corn. Green onion. Some of that meat. Soft boy 1 and soft boy 2. This is the finishing touch.
Now this right here.
Oh yeah. That's how you do instant ramen.
Buffalo wings. If I see anyone go to B-Dubs, whatever, with sell wings, you a fucking clown. All these wings right here only cost $10. If you went to B-Dubs or something, that shit would cost like $25-30. Season it with a little bit of salt and pepper, and then get the oil ready. You're gonna want a lot because we're gonna deep fry these. Then into a pan, you're gonna put about half a cup of French straight hot and about 3 tablespoons of butter. And you're gonna let that all come together, and that's gonna make the buffalo sauce. Then you want the oil to be really hot. You want to see a lot of bubbles around the chopstick. Throw in the wings. You want to do like batches. You know, you don't want to overcrowd. And make sure you wear a shirt when you're frying anything because the oil will be attacking you like crazy. You don't want to get that burnness. So take some carrots and go ahead and chop them up into little sticks, smashes, whatever you want to do. And then take out the wings after about 15 minutes. You want to flip them halfway through. Take them out, put them into a bowl. Put on the buffalo sauce after the butter is all melted. And you gotta do this right away. Give them a nice toss, serve with ranch and carrots, and you got buffalo wings. Yes, sir.
Yo, this is how you make shrimp fried rice. Ooh. So you're gonna need your rice, onion, carrot, eggs, shrimp. Basically, it's 1-to-1 ratio with 1 rice and 1 of everything here. We're gonna start with a splash of oil, eggs, another one. Scramble that joint up. Put your egg to the side, a little bit more oil, half a tablespoon of garlic, about 3 tablespoons of scallion. Woo! That's what we call pagitum right here. 150 grains of shrimp. Once the shrimp is cooked about 80%, throw in your onion, 50 grains of carrot, season it with salt, pepper. Yo, anything is good with salt and pepper, but this is my secret. Butter. Throw in your bowl of rice, tablespoon of soy sauce on your rice, half a tablespoon of sesame oil. Now break that joint up, baby. Put your eggs back right in. Woo.
Today I am making pizza waffles with my brand new mini waffle maker. The first thing I'm going to do is spray it with some Pam. I just cut my biscuit in half, but I didn't cut it all the way through. Now I'm adding cheese and my favorite, pepperoni. But you can add whatever toppings you want. This reminds me of a pizza pocket, which are amazing by the way. To seal the biscuit, I'm just pressing the dough around the edges. And now I can put it in the waffle maker. I'm placing it right in the center and closing the lid. I kind of had to push it down. While my pizza is cooking, I'm preparing my dipping sauce. It's been cooking for about 2.5 minutes, so I'm gonna check to see if it's golden brown, which it is, so it's ready. If you didn't know this was pizza, wouldn't you think it's just a waffle? This looks so good, I'm so excited to try it. I rate this a 10 out of 10. If you have a waffle maker, you have to make pizza waffles.
Have you guys ever seen mukbangers eat that stretchy cheese? Because whenever I see that, I'm always like, the things that I would do just for one bite. So today, we're gonna try to make it. We're gonna start off by peeling some Yukon Gold potatoes and cut them into small chunks so that they can cook a lot faster. Let them vibe in a small pot and pour enough cold water to cover them completely, along with a lot of kosher salt. Once it reaches a boil, we're gonna lower the heat and let it simmer for about 15 minutes. Drain out the water, and using a potato ricer, we're gonna squish the potatoes back into the pot. Ooh, this reminds me of pimple popping. Now throw in your garlic, butter, heavy whipping cream, along with about half of your Gruyere and mozzarella cheese. You want to mix it until your cheese completely melts. And once that happens, throw in the rest of your cheese and keep mixing. Wait for it. Huh? Now it might look a little bit chunky, but that's actually the lighting and reflection in my... Add some parsley. I ate this with some Korean fried chicken and it was actually insane. Oh yeah, don't forget to get your dad or your single mom a Father's Day gift and make it meaningful too. For example, I got my dad a subscription to a premium Snap. Wait, huh?
Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets. Start with that chicken breast, and cut it into inch-thick cubes. You know, approximately. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now set it into a bowl and cover it in pickle juice. That's going to be our brine. Now for the dredge, we're going to use flour, cornstarch, panko breadcrumbs, a tablespoon of powdered sugar, and a pinch of salt and pepper. Egg wash is simple. A single egg, salt and pepper, whisk it. That's your egg wash. Then after at least 20 minutes, take the chicken out of the pickle juice and dry them. And then it goes egg wash, dredge, and repeat. Do that for all the pieces of chicken. Then get our oil ready. Fill it up about under halfway for the pan. And bring it up to heat. Check with the chopstick and throw them in. Remember, if the oil gets a little too crazy, you could always turn down the heat to bring it under control. Then get your paper towel lined plate ready. After 2 or 3 minutes each side, the chicken's good. Plate it up. Serve it with some fries and you got Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets. Yes,
Want to make breakfast? You can do this. This is easy, and we'll make it fancy. 8 eggs, 1/4 cup milk, 2 teaspoons pure vanilla extract, 1½ teaspoon cinnamon, Chefy whisk. Whisk. Jail, brioche, or challah. Slice 1/2 inch thick. Soak 1 minute on each side. You want to absorb the custard. Oil your griddle. You can also use a nonstick skillet. Don't use butter, it'll burn. Add your French toast. Cook 2 minutes. Flip, flip, Philadelphia. Cook 2 minutes. Butter. Berries. Powdered sugar.
Ground beef stroganoff for dinner.
Oh, thank you, baby. It looks good.
Popeye's chicken sandwich. For the homemade buttermilk, you're going to take 2 cups of milk, 1 tablespoon of vinegar, let it sit for 5 minutes. Take your garlic powder, your onion powder, your paprika, your cayenne pepper, your black pepper, stir that together. Secret ingredient, pickle juice. If you like your chicken extra spicy, you can add in hot sauce. Take your washed chicken and set it inside the marinade for up to 24 hours, minimum 1 hour. For the breading, you're going to take 1 cup of flour, 1/2 cup of cornstarch, a tablespoon of paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, cayenne pepper, black pepper, a pinch of sugar. Stir that up together. Take 2 to 3 tablespoons of the buttermilk and add it into the flour mixture. Take each piece of chicken, dip it in the flour. Take a wok, fill it up with canola oil. Stick a piece of wood in the oil. If it starts to bubble up, that's how you know the oil is hot enough. And adding your chicken. Take a 1/2 cup of mayo, 1 teaspoon hot sauce, 1 teaspoon paprika, 1/2 teaspoon garlic powder. Enjoy.
All right, a lot of y'all been asking about the world's most perfect sandwich, so here we go. Scramble 3 eggs, dash of 1/2 and 1/2. Take this much butter, and I mean this much butter. Put it in there. Pour your eggs in. Let it spread out, and then here's what you're gonna have to do, okay? Spread it out. Put the bread in like this. Flip. Got it? Like I make a French toast. But you're gonna do it again. Flip. Let that get nice and cooked. Be patient. Don't be patient. Be patience itself. What you're gonna do once this egg has gotten hard, you're gonna flip it. Now a lot of people have a problem with the flip. This is what you do. You go this direction, okay? You slip the whole thing up under there and then bam. So say it with me. Cheese, cheese, meat, meat. Flip the sides over like this. Then ready? Bob's your uncle. That is the best sandwich you'll ever have in your life. You're welcome.
French toast, and I got a surprise for y'all later in the video. We're gonna start with white bread, preferably stale old bread. It makes it better for French toast. Go in for the dip, eggs, cinnamon, sugar, vanilla extract, milk, whisk it up, set that to the side, slice the bread, go ahead and chop it up, or you could do whole bread, but I like slicing up because you could toast it on all 4 sides and more crunchies, you already know. Go ahead and dip in the little pieces in there, go over to the stove top, pan, whatever. Butter, wait till it gets bubbly, medium high heat, add on the pieces of bread, and then you already know once it gets a little crispy, flip them over, and then This is why you want to slice it, so that you can do it on the sides like that, and then you got 4 sides of crispiness. Butter, powdered sugar, syrup, do whatever fluff you want to do. Now you're gonna get a bun, another piece of bun. I don't know why I use hamburger buns, but I use it. It worked better anyways because those are stale. So you can go make a PB&J and then dip the insides in the extra mixture you got for the French toast, and just go back on the pan. You got PB&J French toast, little powdered sugar. Stop playing with me.
First off, get yourself some deveined and deshelled jumbo shrimp and let that vibe on the side while we make our Cajun seasoning, which is pretty much onion powder, paprika, oregano, garlic powder, salt, cayenne pepper, red pepper, black pepper. Or you can just buy Cajun seasoning at the store. Save yourself some time, you know? Anyways, we're gonna use half of the seasoning on our shrimp, and the other half we're gonna save for our rice, which we're gonna wash because there could be all different types of debris and insect poop in there. Once you have your rice, your seasoning, your shrimp, we're gonna throw some butter into a pan on medium heat and simply cook our shrimp for about 2 minutes on each side, or until it's opaque all the way through. Once we're finished with that, we're gonna saute some garlic and butter. Once our garlic is a little bit brown, we're gonna add in our seasoning and our rice and a little bit of chicken broth, which is crazy to me because I always make my rice with water, but this sounds like a good idea. Cover with the lid and let it simmer for about 15 minutes or maybe even longer if you want crispy rice. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Throw your shrimp on top, a little bit of parsley. Just a simple, easy, quick recipe, and it's actually really healthy too. Just ignore all the butter that we use.
Get your biscuits. Cut each biscuit into 4s, down the middle, then sideways. Preheat your oven to 350. Grab bowl. Add your cut up pieces of biscuits. Add cinnamon, just enough to your liking. I forgot to mention brown sugar. Add about a half cup. Then mix. Spread them out on a baking dish. Melt 2 tablespoons of butter. Pour butter. Pop into oven for about 20 to 25 minutes. Got my bacon here too. It ain't crispy yet. For glaze, you're gonna melt 2 tablespoons of butter. Add some powdered sugar and some vanilla extract. This vanilla brand is so good. It tastes just like vanilla ice cream. Add a splash of milk if you want. Then mix. This glaze is so bomb. Biscuits out the oven. Add your glaze. This smells immaculate. Here we have the final product. I added a little bit of caramel and pecan and strawberry. So
if you ever make a sandwich and cut the crusts off, instead of throwing them in the bin, put them in a little bag, get some egg in a bowl, put them into the eggs, cover them in egg, garlic and butter, and then mini garlic bread.
Insanely delicious one-pot pasta. Start by chopping some onions. I'm going to go for mushrooms and spinach because that's what I've got in the fridge. Chop up the spinach finely so it's not too stringy, and peel and chop some garlic. Heat up some olive oil, then get the onions in to sweat. Then in with the mushrooms and season with salt and pepper. In with the garlic and spinach and cook till it looks like this. A teaspoon of dry basil, half a stock cube, and add some hot water. Add your pasta and try to make it submerged as soon as possible. Add your milk and bring it to the boil. Stir every minute because this will burn. Add cheddar cheese, taste for seasoning, and drop a like and a follow.
Hello, we're making pasta today. 2 cups of flour. Well, 3 eggs. Whisk. It's gonna start to come together. Keep on mixing. Let it rest for an hour. Roll it out, super thin. When it gets towards the end, we are going to connect them back and we are going to make one continual loop of pasta. On, rolling. And now we cut them into 12-inch pieces. Cut into noodles. Pasta into salted water. Fresh noodles into the sauce. Boom. Twirl the bowl. So good. Hit the plus button for more recipes.
L'étoile bien, les vitons j'étais, et les jantons les opas, les gisons l'été, en poids je les dents, les tisponnerons, mon dans les opas, les gens les opas, l'argent les tuit,
Hey guys, I'm gonna show you how I make my chips and salsa. I'm taking the corn tortillas and cutting it in half, and then taking the half and cutting it again. I'm gonna use a knife to smash 3 garlic cloves, and this makes it super easy to peel. I'm using 3 garlic cloves. If you don't like garlic as much, you can use less. We're gonna heat up some vegetable oil and throw our tortillas in. We're gonna fry them until golden brown. Fry as much as you'd like, and then just add a little bit of salt on top. Now I'm gonna roast 2 large tomatoes. This part is super important because this is what gives the salsa flavor. You wanna roast it low and slow for about 20 minutes, and when it looks all busted and mushy, that's when you know it's ready. We're gonna take the garlic and about 5 dried red peppers and roast those as well. We're gonna take everything and put it in the blender, add a tablespoon of coarse salt and blend it all up. And that's it, eat it with your chips. It's so easy and so yummy. Enjoy.
Okay, let's make carbonara. That's better. Boiling pot of water, salt it like the freaking ocean. Spaghetti into a bowl. Gonna add hella black pepper. That moment when the waiter asks you when to stop. Chopped bacon, egg yolk, toss. And congrats, you've just made the creamiest quarantine pasta. Super easy. Like the video.
Slowly kisses passing by the river. I've been missing your strawberry.